Discover success through relationships, not degrees. Embrace online business opportunities today.
The degrees in universities were set up so that they could have managers for their factory. That's the purpose of a degree. So it wasn't supposed to bring out the best in you. It was just supposed to bring out someone that could be standard and help them in standardizing things. You with me? Someone who can make it?
I'm saying you bring out the worker in you.
Exactly. It was just to bring out a worker in you who's dependent, right? But what was happening as the world was changing is more and more we needed to get the problem solver in you, the critical thinker in you. Are you with me? Things that you could show value to people, because people are looking and saying, we are getting university students, but the results are not showing because they're so used. Remember when you get used to straight A's? You are used to getting a question that you go and read a book and you hide your book from everyone else, and then you come and write an exam. Work doesn't work that way. It's not a closed book exam. And after experiencing and realizing that this does not work, you know how I got my first job? I was buying meat at what do you call those? When a guy's getting married, bachelor's party. I was buying the meat, and I was just, and I'm talking because by then I'd sort of given up on a job, so we were hustling. Like I was selling airtime. I was anything that could move things and keep me from sitting at home and doing nothing. We were on it. And in the process of talking about our journeys, our experiences with customers, there's a guy who was by the fire who was listening to all we had to say. And then he says, oh, do you know I own an investment company? I'm like, oh, really? It's like, this company. It's like, oh, yeah, I applied to you guys. No one responds. Like, really? No one responded. And he's like, but do you still want the job? And I was like, it's not even a question, but you have to keep it cool. No, still, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, yeah, I may do it. Yeah, I may consider it. That's how I got my first job. It was at a brand. And all the jobs that I've had have never been from a CV. My CV always follows so that HR can have something in their file. Everything I've gotten, work-wise, has been from forming relationships that always start when I show up to give up something for free to someone else. And from that, we build a relationship. You with me? So you begin to realize that the world is becoming more and more different then. And when I look at the world now, the best place to launch your business is online. And when I say the best place to launch your business is online, you are the first business you get into.